Michael, thank you very much for participating today.
My great pleasure.
Why was it important for you to come and participate in this event today?
Well, I think it's very important that we raise awareness of the beauty of this area and the fragile nature of this area as well. It's probably one of Ireland's best kept secrets, the beauty of this area, the hills, the drumlins, the lakes, the rivers. And I think that given that it's under threat by those who would exploit it for short-term gain, I think it behoves everybody in the community and everybody who cares about the beauty of our environment, about our agriculture and about our tourism to stand and say this will not happen in our beautiful area.
So it's important, do you think, that everybody, this is the kind of issue that everybody should really come out?
Very much so. This is not a political issue.
Yeah.
This is about the future of rural areas. It's about the future, I believe, of our agri-food industry. It's about the future of our tourism. And perhaps even more importantly, it's about the future of people who love to live in rural areas. Because it is special. It's different to towns. And it's a very beautiful, very special area. And to my mind, it would be sinful to destroy this beautiful area. We cannot and we won't let it happen, either here or in Fermanagh.
And I suppose there's things that people can feel that they can get involved in, and there's ways that people can feel empowered to do things. And I suppose it's maybe sometimes it's about even putting signs up outside their houses or on their fields if they're farmers, or putting stickers up, or talking to their politicians and making themselves aware as well, of course, is very important.
I think the first and most important thing is that people are informed about what's happening. And I would say that the most important knowledge that people can get is the experience of those who lived beside fracking in other jurisdictions. And that knowledge has been freely made available by the different organisations. So I'd encourage people to go to those public meetings, listen to the experience of the people who live beside in areas where fracking has been done. The second thing, and it is important, is put up the posters, put up the signs, and let that small minority who would support fracking know that they're in a very, very small minority, and that the vast majority of people in this area do not want fracking under any circumstances. And yes, it's important and very important that politicians are lobbying, particularly the politicians in the government parties, because at the end of the day, a decision is going to be made by a government minister whether to grant this or not. And they have the numbers in Parliament. So it's important that their members, their grassroots members, their councillors, their TDs know full well the opinion of the people in this beautiful area.
Do you think it's making an impact? Do you think the kind of lobbying that's going on is making an impact on those type of decision makers? I mean, do you hear them talking when you're in the Dáil, or are you privy to that?
One of the first things I did was I arranged for a showing of the film Gasland in Leinster House. Unfortunately, there weren't many TDs at it, but we did circulate a link to it to all TDs, senators and indeed the ministers. There's a lot of discussion about fracking. I think the Minister Colreavy initially said that he didn't know 2 years ago what fracking was about. He certainly knows now, and I think all politicians know what it's about. The big concern I would have is that if a European study comes out and says that fracking has not been proven to be bad, the companies, the Tamborans of this world, will threaten legal action on a government if they don't permit fracking in our jurisdiction. And I would fear that government would run scared from that sort of threat. But it's up to all of us to make sure that government do the right thing on this.
Do right by us this time. Okay. Thank you very much indeed, Michael, and sorry for coming upon you at short notice here.
My great pleasure.
Very much appreciated you taking time. God bless.